Good morning. On Saturday, the day between Good Friday and Easter, Andy asked me to do some yoga with kids and Andy for Orchard Valley United Church. And I absolutely loved my time there. And I have some names because I'm learning your names. Wesley and Kayla, Grace, Micah and Gallier and Mary and Charlie and John and Oliver and Holly, who, my dear grandson, all joined us for some yoga. And what we talked about on Saturday was that God gives us this beautiful world to live in. And the thing that he gives everything in this world, or she gives everything in this world, or the universe creates for all of us in this world, is ground, to be grounded, to plant, to watch spring come from, and the air that surrounds us. And with that air that surrounds us, we share with all the creatures on the earth. So we share it with all the animals, maybe even a lion in Africa. We're sharing all of that air as we breathe in to nourish our bodies and give us life, and as we breathe out to relax and share with others. So what we did on Saturday, I'm going to do again. We're going to think about some animals and the air that we share with them, and just sort of feel our bodies and breathe, feel our bodies, and find our feet as we bring our minds and our bodies and our hearts together. And we're going to figure out what it might be like to be some of these animals. So we started with animal that you might see in zoos. That's where I've seen them in Aylesford. And they have a beautiful tail. And they open up that beautiful tail with all its gorgeous colors. And it strides like a peacock. So just think of yourself as a peacock and imagine that you had a tail here, so your back is nice and straight. And as you breathe in, you're going to show off your beautiful tail so that people will look at you and realize how beautiful you are. And then dropping your arms as you breathe out. So breathe in and feel the energy of being a peacock. And then breathe out and feel the relaxation that that peacock feels by being part of this earth. And then again, breathe in as we say, oh, what a wonderful creation we are as a peacock. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And breathe out and just let yourself be exactly as you are today. And one more time as we quiet our mind and quiet our bodies like a peacock. Now I don't know what sound a peacock makes, but I know that they do make a sound. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to bring our feet out in front of us. And we're going to bring our feet together. And you can open your legs and bring them together as much as you can. So when we bring them out, we breathe in. And as we bring them back, we breathe out. Now we're going to bring our arms to our shoulders too. And we're going to breathe in and breathe out. And breathe in and breathe out. And breathe in and breathe out as we pretend that we are flutterflies or butterflies. takes a lot of energy, doesn't it, to be a beautiful butterfly? We have to think. We have to breathe. We have to coordinate all these efforts. And I just wanted to share just a little thing about butterflies that came across my desk this morning for anybody that would like to know. I don't know how you feel sitting in church and feeling, being quiet. That was really hard for me when I was younger. I like to be active. My brain is active and my body's active. And just to be really quiet, it was really hard. But we can learn things as we grow. And this is just someone that Nathan Hawthorne said. He said, happiness is a butterfly which, when pursued, is always just beyond your grasp, but which, if you sit down quietly, may alight upon you. So maybe butterflies, instead of chasing them with a net, if we just sat there, they would come to us. So again, here we are, a butterfly. Quiet. Energy. Relaxed. Energy. Wonderful butterfly. Thank you, butterfly. Now, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to come to our hands and knees. And we are going to bring our bottom back to our feet, our head down to the earth, and our hands out back. And we can just keep our head, our forehead on the ground, and just feel how relaxed and safe we feel, like a little mouse in a little house. So just bringing your shoulders down to the earth and wondering what it feels like to be a mouse in a little house. Maybe nibbling some cheese. Maybe that's what they're dreaming about as they are a mouse in a little house. And coming up to our hands and knees. And we are going to be a cow here. So we spread our hands nice and wide. And I'm going to move the table. I didn't realize it was there. Okay, spreading our hands nice and wide. And we put the weight, our wrists are under our shoulders. And we're going to put the weight on our pointer finger and our thumb. And our knees are under here. Now we're going to be a cow. So we're going to drop our belly and look forward as we breathe into the barn. And then we say, oh, that's a long walk. So we're going to bring our head down to the ground and have some grass. So breathing in, we're going to look up, drop our belly, breathe in. And then as you breathe out, you're going to pull your belly button right back to your spine and drop your head. And you'll feel the energy as you breathe in and look to the barn. I really want to go there, but I think I'll stop and take a rest and have a chew of grass. One more time. Cow, moo, I want to go to the barn. And then dropping your head and having some grass instead. What a wonderful cow. Now, while we're here, we can be a cat. So a cat has a tail. So we're going to stick our leg out back and we're going to point our heel to the back wall. Let's do some circles with the end of that tail. We're doing them one way and the other way. And then just lift, and feel like a cat. Oh, and I think I'll bring my paw in. And then I'm going to bring my tail out again. And I think I'll bring my paw in. And I'll stick it out again. And one more time, bringing my paw in and sticking it out with my tail. Okay. Let's put the tail the other side, so we do 3 on this side too. So again, just noticing your head and your shoulders and your breathing and your body. And find your feet or the end of your tail. And we'll curl that tail in and we'll push it out. And we'll breathe out as we pull it in. And we'll breathe in as we push it out. And then breathe out. And breathe in. If you have a cat at home, please notice what it does with its tail and how that may tell you how it's feeling. Often they wiggle, dogs, don't they? Okay, so we're going to be another animal, and we're going to be something that is here, and then looks forward and springs forward and says, wow, and then coming back, and spring forward and go, and coming back. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathe out. Coming back. Breathe out. Breathe in. Get another set of air and go. Like that lion in Africa that we share the air with. From here, we're going to be a puppy. So we're going to move our arms out front, drop our head, and lift our bottom. And we're going to wiggle that tail again. The puppy's happy. And stretching your arms out and feeling that stretch all the way down from your shoulders to your fingers. How much of a puppy can you be? It's lovely to be a puppy. Oh, they are so active and so busy, aren't they? Yes. They need to go for lots of walks. And then we're going to bring our hands in. We're going to be a dog next. So we're going to lift up on our feet, drop our hands, walk our feet out. Dogs like to stretch, don't they? So we're stretching. We're going to bend our knees and push our tail up to the sky, drop our head between our hands, and we're coming to downward facing dog. Woof, 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 woof. Oh, taking a nice deep breath in and a nice deep breath out. And again, in. Let's come up on our toes and then come down on our heels and up on our toes and come down on our heels. And then we're going to switch animals here. So what we're going to do is bend our knees, come down on table. Put our hands in front of us so that they're together. And we're on our forearms. And we're going to be another animal. So this animal is in the water. And it is a dolphin. So how we're going to be a dolphin is we're going to stretch those legs again. Bring the arms down in front of us. And just feel what that feels like. Feel the strength of your arms. Feel the strength of a dolphin as you push up and come down. I just lost my watch. I'll have to fix it. Okay. One more time. On your knees, on your forearms, straight ahead, and then just lift up. Woo. And feel the strength in your arms. Maybe moving your feet back, finding your dolphin. Drop to your knees. Be a mouse. Oh. It's a lot of work being a dolphin in the water. Very good. Okay, coming out of the mouse. Now, what are we going to be next? We are going to be a frog. So, you know how to be a frog. I think we all do this, especially outside when it's nice. After I do a downward facing dog, I have to blow my nose. All right, here we are. And we are a frog. Feel your feet on the floor. Feel your back nice and strong. Feel how strong those legs are as you go ribbit and come down. Whoa. Ribbit. Down on your lily pad. One more time. Ribbit. Wonderful. I love frogs. They are so wonderful, and they are so interesting to watch. I don't know if you've ever seen a tadpole or a frog, as it grows, and watch Watch it lose its tail, and as it matures, I love that too. Okay, so from a frog, we're going to be, get my note out here, try to be like a turtle, at ease in your own shell. So we're going to find out if we can be a turtle. So we went from a frog, which can be whoop, whoop, whoops, whoops, and we're going to be a turtle. So we're going to bring our arms back under our feet. And here we are, our turtle in our shell, our home that we carry with us all over the place. Wow! So turtles are very shy and they like to keep their head down. Breathing out. And then breathe in. As you poke your head out. And then breathe down again. And breathe in. Have you counted the turtles at Miners Marsh? If you've ever gone for a walk down there, that's what we do when we go down. We try to find the turtles and there's some down there. So watch them. And they're shy and they go in their shell. And then they breathe in and come out and say, hello world, I'm a turtle. Now a turtle has to walk really slowly. So if you're going to walk as a turtle, it's really slowly as you move your feet and your body. You may be able to do that better than I can. But it certainly is interesting to be a turtle. Now coming out of being a turtle, let's do some cow moves again. I'm looking at the barn and then dropping the head, breathing out. And looking at the barn and breathing out. One more time, looking at the barn and then breathing out and eating. Now we're going to come to our tummies. And we are going to be a cobra or a snake, right? A big snake. So what we can do with a cobra is we can start with our arms. We have our elbows under our shoulders and just bring our hands up so that we all feel that in the lower back. Push your feet down, push your hips down, and feel the pride of a cobra. And then coming down as you relax again. Now, the next thing you can do probably is go from the cobra, which is in really hot countries, right? And we're going to go to the ocean and wet hot water and see if we can bring our hands behind our back and just lift up like a fin on the top of the water, which may mean I am a shark. Feel what it is like to be a shark. Breathing in and breathing out. It's amazing how they can do that underwater. We can't do that. Sharks are special. Fish are special. God gave them different things than we have so that they can live in water. Wonderful. Okay. My next card is, yes. This is the one where we are white and big and graceful. And wonderful. So we're going to bring our hands out. We're going to bring our feet in. And we're just going to bring them up like this. And our head back. Some people might be able to touch their head with their feet. I certainly can't. I don't bend that much. And I don't want any of you to do that either, because you don't want to have any pain when you're doing yoga. You just want to feel your body as it is today, so not doing any harm. So letting your feet come down and moving in. And we're just going to come back down on our tummies. And we're going to be a grasshopper this time. So how we're going to be a grasshopper is we're going to just be like this, and then we're going to lift one leg up. And then the other leg up. Grasshoppers have long legs, don't they? Very long legs, but feel your tummy muscles. As you try to lift that. Feel it in your bottom. When we say breathe, find your body. Feel your body and find your feet. So we're finding our feet and all the muscles that lift those legs up behind us. Stretching all of those parts. And then turning over onto your back. And from here, we are going to be a fish. So, we're going to have our arms out, legs out straight. And we're going to come back on our arms. Just tucking the hands in under your lower back. And we're going to point our feet. We're going to drop our head. Drop our head and lift our chest. And be a fish. Just relaxing in the water. Breathing in and breathing out. Wonderful. Now we're going to come back to what we all were at one time in our lives, is a baby. We're going to bring our knees in to our tummy. We're going to grab our big toes with our 2 feet peace fingers. We're going to grab those toes. We're just going to open up and pull the knees back to our armpits. Maybe we can straighten those legs and down. But can you see yourself as a baby giggling? Hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. I can get my toes. Some can get them right in their mouth. We get stiffer as we get older. But it's just wonderful. And you can rock from side to side. You can open your legs. Oh, feeling like a happy baby and giggling. Wonderful. Now, for the last animal, we're going to go back to the animal kingdom. And we're going to lay on our tummy really quietly. And just feel what that feels like. So bringing your knees down, rolling to your side gently, and coming to your tummy. Now, the last animal we're going to do is an alligator. Sometimes you can bring your feet out to the side of your mat. You can't see my feet, but I'm pointing them out. And I can bring my hands down and my forehead on my hands. I need a wider screen to do this. But if you just lower your head and just feel what that feels like. It's wonderful to have the earth supporting us. And what we learn from alligators and crocodiles is to be still. Again, that peaceful stillness that comes when we are protected by the earth. And just let ourselves be. Just relaxing and letting yourself be quiet and still. They have to be quiet and still so that they can get their food, right? That's what they do. So being quiet and still is wonderful. And we'll just come back up onto our sit upon. And just to end, we're going to, again, just cross your legs in that nice seated position. That's it. Maybe one foot in front of the other. And we're just going to bring our hands to Anjali Mudra or prayer. And first we're going to breathe in, and we're going to bring our arms up and just feel that energy that comes as we bring them up. And then feel as we breathe out how quiet our mind and our body become. And then breathe in again. Oh, it's a joyful day. Easter has come, and it's Easter Monday. And we know that Christ lives in all of us. Through our memories and what he has taught us as followers of Jesus. Namaste. The light in me honors the light in you. And I pray that you will enjoy all the animals of the world, especially your family, when you're home with them through this COVID-19 time. And you can find some quiet and peace. So if your parents say to you, I want you to be still, you're too noisy, you can tell them that you're really working on it. You're going to go, oh, energy, and then you're going to say, ooh, quiet and peaceful. And your parents will know that you're really trying to be energetic and then quiet and peaceful. Thank you for joining me in practice. All of you wonderful people.